We've never talked about arsenals of helicopters before, so when's a better time than now? Let's pick the best loadouts for one of the most numerous families of choppers, the Mi-24. In realistic mode, the armament of rotorcraft can be split into two groups. Group number 1 is available from the start, and group number 2 requires spawn points to use. Let's start with the weapons you can get at the beginning of a round. The Mi-24's main punch comes in the shape of unguided rockets. The S5K on the early models, and the S8KO on modifications V, P, Super Hind, and the Mi-35M. In addition, they have pods with machine guns and cannons, but keep in mind that these weapons aren't very effective against ground targets. Their best use is probably fighting other helicopters. A much more reliable self-defense solution is air-to-air guided missiles. Generally speaking, using half of the available number of AAMs is enough, while the other half of your hardpoints is best filled with rockets. The most exotic weapon for helicopters is conventional bombs. All models of the family, except for the Mi-35, can carry up to 4 bombs with a total mass of up to 1.5 tons. Moreover, all modifications but the Mi-24A have a ballistic computer that calculates the drop area for your munitions. It's not too hard to hit your targets with bombs on a heli, especially since tankers don't really expect such a sneaky attack. All other types of weapons have higher effectiveness and require spawn points to use. Here we'd like to put helicopters into groups for a more structured description. The first group includes the earliest models, the Mi-24A and the Mi-24D. Their main weapon is the Falanga ATGM that occupies the 2 outermost hardpoints. Other hardpoints can be filled with various munitions depending on the expected tasks. If you're not planning to get close to the ground battlefield after using your anti-tank missiles, your best choice is gun pods that will help you fight off aircraft. If you spend your ATGMs and want to continue fighting ground vehicles in close combat, feel free to add unguided weapons to the inner pylons. Bombs and rockets will be handy. By the way, the Mi-24D has a bonus option here, the S-24 heavy rockets. The next group includes the Mi-24V, the Mi-24P, and the Super Hind. All of them can carry up to 8 ATGMs, but the regular versions need 4 out of 6 hardpoints to fit them, while the South African one only needs 2. That affects how many auxiliary weapons they can carry. ATGMs can be enhanced by pods with machine guns and autocannons, bombs, and rockets of various calibers. We believe the R-60M air-to-air missile deserves a special mention. It makes the carrying helicopter much more effective against aircraft, but at the cost of some ATGMs. That's why we recommend you save multiple loadouts with different shares of AAMs and ATGMs to be more flexible depending on the situation. The last group of helicopters includes the 2 Mi-35Ms. They can carry up to 8 ATGMs that can all fit on only one of the 4 hardpoints. The other side is best balanced out with the 4 Igla guided missiles, while the internal hardpoints can be fitted with either the S-13 rockets or gun pods. And what are your favorite loadouts for the Hind helicopter family? Share them in the comments, and tell us what vehicles you'd like to see next.